It's boy Zappa, Professionals, and welcome back to Exit Fate, where we now stream, so you can have more RPG time with this game, and I can also blow through games a little bit faster. So, last time, we absolutely failed to recruit this rando that is upstairs here. So we will otherwise proceed forward and see what it was that Deuce wants us to go deal with. I mean, I know what he wants us to deal with, but let's go see what they want as soon as we save. Our recruitment drive is thusly ended. How much longer will it take for Ed to prepare this spell? A lot longer if we brainless over here hadn't interrupted the ritual when those soldiers showed up. Brainless? Because of my quick reaction, they didn't get the chance to run and tell the rest that we're here. There's no point laying a trap if they already know about it, is there? You could have just let him handle it. It's the only reason he's here with us, anyway. Yeah, just get to work. We don't have all day. Silence! I hear someone. You did it again! It's them. Oh, great. They're way too early. What are we going to do now? Run, you fool! Cowards may run from battle, but a knight will stand and face it. Huh? The other two ran off? Yes, as shameful as it is for me to admit, my companions have fled like the wind. But I am not like them. I will not stand back. I welcome this battle with open arms. What? On your own? The odds are meaningless. This is about honor. A true warrior does not fear death. It is better to die like a lion than live as a mouse. Now face me, as I will show you the pride of my noble lineage. Witness my bravery and courage. That will be gloriously remembered in history. I guess we have no choice. Why are you glowing? Fuck off. There it is. Oof. 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 Well, I guess you're staying down. Bam. Nice. All those are spent. Ha. Nice. I have lost. My armor stained with blood, but alas, it is my own. I have already lost the feeling in my left arm. I cannot feel my life force ebb away. I barely have the strength to remain conscious. Yes, soon I will go and no longer be able to keep my eyes open, and I will fall into a gentle sleep. But do not weep for me, worthy opponents. This is a battlefield. This is where those who are defeated must die. Thank you all from the bottom of my heart. My dream will finally come true. Yes, I have lived and died like a true warrior. What was all that nonsense about? Ice, don't you realize what this means? We got Boris killed! So, it's not like we lost the finest mind of our generation. That's not what I'm talking about! Tiamat is gonna be furious! Oh, she'll kill us! Ugh, why did she have to go off by herself? We're really in trouble now. You can say that again. What do you two think you're doing here? We're pretty badly outnumbered. Maybe we should strategically retreat. Hey, Orlando, on the count of 3. 1, 2. So our plan failed. Doesn't matter me. I'll take care of this right here. What's wrong, Deus? I thought I was just a stranger to you. What's the point in coming to see me? I don't want any unfound rumors to be spread around behind my back. Unfounded rumors? You. So that's how you want to play it, huh? You're serving this guy now, aren't you, Deuce? I wonder what he'd think if I told him a little story about you and me. Let's end this nonsense, Daniel. We have no time for this. He's just trying to destroy the reputation of the temple. Are you afraid, Deus? Are you sure there's no truth in what he wants to tell us? Won't take sides without hearing out both parties first. If you have something to say, then say it. I'll listen. Sir, don't listen to him. You can go back to Harlington if you want. I'm in charge here, and I will listen to what he has to say. All right, then I'll tell you. I'll tell you all about this guy. You think he's such an angel now, huh? Well, he hasn't always been like that. Not when we were still working together. Judas, we were con men, he and I. We made good money taking it from people who were too stupid to keep it. Yeah, that's right. This guy, this priest of Sento Temple, he used to be nothing more than a thief. But we were good at it. At one point, we were landing a big hit that we could have lived off for years. We had to borrow some cash as an investment, but it would have been paid back tenfold if we had succeeded. I say if because it didn't succeed, thanks to him. We figured that Sento Temple was full of gullible people. All Deuce had to go in was find some of them. So I waited and I waited. I waited for weeks, but he never came back. Can you guess what happened, can you? That's right, all of a sudden, Deuce decided to turn his life around and become a member of the temple. And that wasn't the worst of it, no! Tried to see him, of course, but he just pretended he didn't know me. Just like he's doing now. He acted like this whole life had never up to happened. So while Mr. Righteous here is now living comfortably at the temple, he left me to deal with the consequences! Yeah, that money I said we loaned? Deuce took half of it with him when we vanished. There's no way I could have paid it all back by myself, let alone the huge interest. I had to run. And to leave my home and everything I know behind just so they wouldn't find me. All those years while I was fearing for my life, were you? Acting like a holy man, leaving your old friend to his fate? Is that how a priest is supposed to behave? Did you ever stop to think about what you had done to me? What's your excuse, huh? Deuce? I was afraid. When I first arrived at the temple and spoke with the people there, it changed my entire way of thinking. The longer I stayed, the more I came to realize that the way I'd been living up till now was wrong. Yes, for the first time in my life, I felt like I belonged somewhere. I know I had to leave my old life behind me. And it never occurred to you that you destroyed my life in the process. I was just too afraid. Everyone was so friendly to me. I was only a stranger, but they accepted me as if I'd been with them all my life. I'd never experienced anything like that before. But I was afraid. Afraid that they'd find out about what I had done in the past. But I didn't want them to leave. I didn't want them to reject me. Is that what this is all about? You were afraid of the other two priests would shun you if you found out what you'd done? Don't you think they would have forgiven you? Isn't that one of the temple's central themes? The tenets? Yes, forgive me. They might have said they'd forgive me. But if they did, what would it really mean? Would they have continued to look at me in the same way? Is that really what you believe? Is this the faith that your careless priest is the weak? Not weak. Haven't you already proven... this was bad. Haven't you proven already that you're serious about changing your ways? The temple priests would understand that. They, of all people, would. And what about you? You've done what you wanted to, haven't you? You've confronted Deus and gotten the truth out. Now what? You still want to take revenge on him? Is that going to solve any of your problems? He's my subordinate now, and he has done in the past... What he's done in the past doesn't matter to me. I'll still protect him. Ugh, it's all pointless. You broke me, you know that. You're the only person I really trusted. I just couldn't accept it. Never felt so miserable as I did with that time. I started believing the only way I could find happiness again was to make you pay for what you had done to me. I can't believe it. I finally caught you. You're right in front of me and... Doesn't make me feel any better. It's like... I won't forgive you, dears. Not so easily. But there's no point in getting revenge. I have to get on with my life. What are you going to do now? Good question. I can't go back to them anymore. No longer have a reason to stay there. Then come with us. What are you talking about? I know I can't make up for what happened during these 6 years, but if you stay with the Elysium Army, at least you'll have a safe place to stay, a roof over your head, and food to eat. That's a crazy idea. But you're right. I have no place to stay anymore. Maybe I start having to live on the run all the time. Just remember, I'm not doing any of this for you. I'm joining for my own good. Story, get? Now that you mention it, who are these people you're working with? These caretakers? To be honest, I know them as much as you do. Ice, Boris, and I were all the same. We're all just responding to an invitation from that woman calling herself Tiamat. At first she was just using us to produce elementals, but I don't know. She seemed to enjoy bossing people around. I don't know what her reasons were for attacking the temple. Maybe she had no reason at all. I see. Well, now this has been taken care of, we'd better return to Harlington. Now you can go home. With that mild detour. Oh, too far. Has the situation outside been resolved? Yeah, we can continue now. Before this interruption, we were discussing the current state of Zelmany. There are only 3 states left within the Union: Matric, Mayfall, and Oishan. Highlands declared its independence under control of the rebel army. They'd sooner oppose Zelmany than help them. The difference in military strength is obvious, but it would be foolish to simply launch a direct attack against the capital. This time, we're fully aware of our intentions, and the difference in the capital is now their main focus. There's no need to waste our resources. Zelmany is politically unstable. We can make them fall from within by isolating them even further. isolating them even further. Ocean is of little strategic value, but Mayfall is a more important one to them. Is it really a better idea than going straight for Magic, though? We can't use the same plan as before. What if we try to form an alliance with Highland? We can easily get in contact with their leader, and it would allow me to attack Magic from the north and the west simultaneously. That will not be necessary. We have a new and better way of attacking Mayfall. To the invasion of this island, we happen to stumble upon something that could shift the battle heavily in our favor. It's the first time I've heard about this. What are you talking about? General, have you ever heard of the mythical structure known as Gaia's Heart? Gaia's Heart? I know about it. It's said to be a bridge connecting Helman Island and Mayfall. But wait, that's just a legend, isn't it? There's no way a bridge that big could have ever existed. And even if it did, it's long gone by now. It's not like we couldn't miss it if we were still around. It seems the old stories were misinterpreted. We've all been looking in the wrong place. The wrong place? What do you mean by that? General Knight is correct. A bridge across the sea would be impossible. But that's not what Gaia's Heart is. The stories actually only mention a road between the island and the mainland. It's just assumed to have been a bridge by later translators. If it's not a bridge, then what is it? Hold on. Is it a tunnel? Exactly. Our men have located a cavern near Bayside Town. Recent tests showed that this cavern runs at least some distance underneath the sea. It's very likely that it reaches all the way to Mayfall itself. The tunnel that leads to Mayfall. If the State Army doesn't know about this, it's a perfect opportunity to surprise them. There are no records of this tunnel ever being used in recent times, either by us or by Zelmany. If they'd known of its existence, surely they could have asked it to make it to Helman Island already. Yeah, but it's not very useful as long as we don't know exactly where it leads to. We'll have to send a scouting team in first. Our attempts so far have failed. The tunnels are dark and invested with dangerous creatures. We need a team of specialists for this. I'll go. But this is far too dangerous for the commander to go himself. General Kaiser, General Knight, surely you must agree with me this time. It's not my decision to make. It's fine with me. But... Alright, it's decided. I'll take a small team to the other side to find out where it resurfaces. You can wait here, General Leonius. I'll return afterwards with what we can come up with an attack plan. Please, be careful. Sir, you're... just like the old days, isn't it? That's the same thing Angel said to me a while ago. Even after everything I've been through lately, a part of me feels like nothing has changed since I left. But you've definitely changed, Daniel. It was obvious the moment we met. Hey, do you want me to come with you? I don't have anything important to do right now, so it sounds like a fun diversion. Leonis would probably faint if he heard that. Don't worry about him. I'm a general now, remember? I don't have to listen to him. Should make up for the time we lost by spending more time together. With Angel, too. The three of us together, we're unstoppable. You haven't changed at all. Now, where do you say this tunnel was again? West of Bayside Town, wasn't it? Oh... So did they now enact a new map? Space? Oh, no. Anything new in here? Doesn't look like it. So west of here. To the left. Okay, there's that. To let y'all know what's up, I'm actively and genuinely nodding off on my feet. I got out of the chair and now nodding off on my knees. I could literally fall and smack my head on the table. Trying to explore the ravens, not job for ordinary people like us. You thought that guy's hammer. We knew that guy's heart was actually a tunnel. The name makes a lot more sense, doesn't it? Be careful, sir. Past this point, no light enters the caves. You can't see very far. We'll see. I see far enough. Green herb. Ugh. This is bad, really, really bad. Executing poorly. Finally. Let's at least try to find one treasure chest, and then I'll call it. god. I've lost my focus. I'm just about done. What am I thinking when I make these weird choices? Oh right, I did that already. At least that time I knew what I was trying to do. I was trying to navigate a menu to something that wasn't available in this fight. Yeah, that's definitely doing very poorly right now. So let's... Here. We're going to save the game and we're going to go ahead and call it a stream. I thank y'all for watching. Stick around next Saturday when we will do this again. And perhaps even tomorrow we will play something else, a different game. But be assured that this will come every Saturday to the best of my physical ability. I thank y'all for watching. And as always, SIEG ZEON.